Good day, everyone. Today we'll be presenting Friedrich Nietzsche's On the Genealogy of Morality. This work examines where our ideas of good and evil come from. Nietzsche challenged the idea that morality is a fixed divine law. Instead, he sees it as a historical construct born of power struggle and psychological drives. Through his genealogical approach, he reveals how concepts like good, evil, guilt, and justice came to be. The concept of will to power is that Nietzsche thinks everyone is driven by a desire to grow, to overcome challenges, and to be strong. Alongside this, Nietzsche's notion of perspectivism challenges the idea of an objective truth. According to him, every truth is filtered through individual perspectives, which means that our moral judgments are not absolute but deeply subjective. These ideas form the backbone of his genealogical method. As we proceed, consider how this insight might affect our understanding of ethics and personal beliefs. According to Nietzsche, our modern moral come more from the slave side. Meanwhile, there is a master morality that comes from strong and powerful people who values qualities like strength, bravery, and confidence. They make their own rules and see themselves as the standard of what is good. While slave morality is created by people who feel weak or oppressed, instead of celebrating strength, they start saying that qualities like being humble, patient, and kind are really important. Nietzsche argues that these slave values emerge as a way for the less powerful to defend themselves by turning their weakness into something positive. In another part of his work, Nietzsche explores where feelings like guilt come from. According to him, guilt originally started as a way to keep track of debts or promises between people. Over time, these feelings became internalized, meaning we start feeling guilty even when we're just following our natural instincts. This bad conscience is like a built in reminder of what our society considers wrong, even if those ideas have an old and complicated history.
Nietzsche says that ascetic ideal is when people like monks or strict philosophers choose to live very simple lives with lots of self-denial. He argues that this way of living isn't always a noble goal. Instead, it might be a sign that people are turning away from life itself. Nietzsche thinks that instead of just saying no to life, we should try to create new values that celebrate life and its creativity. The Greek state and Homer's contest. Nietzsche points out that in the Greek state, he shows how ancient Greece became great through clear winners and losers, something we often overlook when we praise equality above all. And in Homer's contest, he describes how rivalry pushes people to excel, whether in art, sports, or politics. Why it still matters today. Even though Nietzsche wrote his ideas over a century ago, his thoughts have influenced many other thinkers and modern ideas. People like Michael Foucault and Martin Heidegger were inspired by his work. Nietzsche makes us question if our morals today are really about helping us or if they might also be used to control us. This idea still sparks debate among philosophers, artists, and even politicians.